All right, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing today? All right, so I'm gonna post this real quick. How are you guys doing? All right, it's a pool day. I apologize for that. It's a pool day. We're just gonna get right to it. Here we go. Warm up first, always. 15, bust that out. Warm up number 2. This is all back. Fifteen and 15. Now the fun part. The fun part begins now. Here for a second. All right. Vest is on. see what we got. Hang on. There we go. Here we go. Ah! 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 15. 2 minutes. Yeah. 15, 12. 30 seconds. Ah. 15, 12, 10. Last set. Five-minute rest. What's up? What's going on? We just finished our first exercise. 4 sets of pull-ups. And now we're going to do 4 sets of chin-ups. This is a modified pull-up and a modified chin-up. It's not perfect. It's not a standard. We're doing it from the suspension trainer, and we're elevating our feet on the chair with the 50-pound vest on. I'm massively pumped already. So we did 4 sets of pull-ups. So wide grip like this. Each rest period was about 2 minutes. And we did 4 sets. Once we were done with that, we take a 5-minute rest. 5-minute rest helps you to recover before hitting the next exercise. So we got 4 sets of this next exercise. It's going to help us recover so that we can push harder on the exercise. 2.5 minutes to go. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to go from wide grip, like a pull-up. We're going to bring our arms in, and we're going to do a chin-up. So palms facing each other like this, almost like a hammer curl style position. I'm not doing them like this. I'm doing them like this. Getting there. So as I do them pull-ups and as I do them chin-ups, I'm constantly focused on trying to flex my wrists. So I'm constantly trying to, instead of keeping a neutral grip, which most people do, they just squeeze their hands together and they keep a neutral grip. I'm trying to actively flex my wrists because we want them forearm gains. That's what we want. Oh, 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. We're getting there. We're going to get it. Forty seconds. I'm going to shoot for 12. Let's see if we get 12. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, 12, boy. First time I got 12 on that after doing 4 sets of pull-ups. Hell yeah. That's an improvement. That's an improvement. Oh, yeah. 2-minute rest. That was good. I felt good. I felt like I could have got another one. So we got 3 more sets of these to go. And then after this, we take another 5-minute rest. And then we do towel rows, fully inverted, or should I say horizontal towel rows with the vest on. Always with the vest on. That's how we're getting those forearm gains. Those forearm gains. So the forearms, that's all from all this kind of training. We don't play. When it comes to pull day, so every pull day, we activate that grip. We activate them forearms. So not only is it back, biceps, back, biceps, it's also forearms. So I take full advantage of a pull day. All of our exercises are modified, all modified. We don't do a standard row, we do a towel row. So I'm gripping that towel and I'm pulling it. Everything is modified to hit the forearms. Oh, we got 10 seconds. Let's get this next set. Let's see if I can get 10. I did 12, 12, 10. Now let's get 10. Oh man, barely did it, but so that's an improvement. That's a pretty big improvement. Forearms are so freaking pumped right now. So we got a long ways to go. This routine is advanced, to say the least. We're just at that point now. But I feel good. I feel great. My health is great. Tendons are great. I have no joint pain or anything. Everything is like perfect. I couldn't ask for more, like as far as the health of my joints and everything go. Everything feels freaking amazing. All right, let's get another set. Let's see if we can get 8. Shoot for 8. Did 12, 10. Now let's see if we can get 8. Third set. No, we're not getting 8. 7. 7. Failed on 8. 7. I don't care. 7. I'll take 7. All right, let's go. Next set should be 5 or 6. 5 or 6. And this is the last set of chin-ups. I want to know something crazy? About a month ago, might have been a month and a half ago, I actually had a lot of neck pain, and I reset one of my, by mistake, while I was working out, I reset one of my discs in my spine, in my upper neck, actually lower neck, right behind the shoulder blade. One of those spinal columns in there. I felt it shift, like it went back in place. So I was having neck pain for a long time, like years it seemed like. And I just felt it go. One day I was just working out, and I just felt it go glunk, like it moved. And then it hurt for a couple days. I was like a little sore in there. But then, like, after that, like, that soreness went away, and my neck has been, like, better ever since then. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, last set. Let's go. Hey. Hell yeah. Now we set up the next system. This is the next system right here. Got to lower it. Do about chest height. We're done with the chair. Exercise mat. All right. All right. We're good. We're golden. I'm going to take about a minute and a half off total rest on the timer. So only do 3.5 to 4 minutes. 3.5 to 4 minutes. So the program is working really well, really well. We're never ever setting into a plateau. I haven't set into a plateau since I've been training. We've been making constant incremental strength and size gains. My body weight is steadily going up. Probably it slowed down a lot, but it's like maybe a pound every couple weeks. I think I'm gaining a pound every couple weeks now. In the beginning, when I started, it was rapid growth. I mean, it was like a rocket taking off, and my body weight just went up like 10 pounds in like a month. But everything does start to taper off and it slows down. Some people would call that diminishing returns. Like you have to work harder to gain less, right? So diminishing returns. But I don't see it like that. I see it as your body is matured. Once you hit a certain level of advanced fitness, your body is matured and your muscles and your everything have matured. And it's just going to be harder for you to put on them gains because you're already at such a high level. So everything slows down. Plus, not to mention, everyone has a peak fit, like a cap. Everybody has a cap on their potential in fitness. When it comes to putting on muscle or like your strength, everyone has a natural cap, right? And if you take steroids, like you can break that cap and go beyond your natural cap. But if you're even with gear, you're still going to hit a cap. Now, it's really up to your genetics after that point. If you have really good genetics, your diet is amazing, your training's amazing, and you're taking gear, your cap is way higher than somebody else, like who just has average genetics. But if you're going all natural, maybe you have average to slightly above average genetics or even below average genetics, your cap is set at some point and it could be lower than somebody else's. That's why you see guys who just struggle to put on weight, even though they feel like they're doing everything right. And in some cases they are. It's just a lot harder for some people. I think I have pretty decent genetics, and I think I have a pretty decent testosterone. I think my testosterone's pretty good. As far as my natural testosterone goes for my age, like at 40, I think my T is pretty good. So plus I'm experienced. I've been doing this for a very long time, for decades, right? And I've been in shape, out of shape, in shape, out of shape, more times than I can count, or more times than I can remember. So I do have the experience, I do have the knowledge, and I do have a system that I perfected at home. So, if you were to do this program, I wouldn't say you would exactly get the same kind of results that I got, although I think they'd be pretty good, pretty damn good. You could even do better than me, potentially. Oh, look at that. We're almost at the end of our 5 minutes. I talked enough. Let's get this. I have to lower this down. The fun part. This is the fun part. This is the fun part. hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Here we go. Yeah. Damn, I did pretty good on that one. Oh, it's starting to feel easier, bro. That felt amazing. That felt amazing. We got 6 sets. 6. So, 2-minute rest. I'll do 3 sets with the vest on. And then I'm going to take the vest off and finish with the last 3. Body weight only. That way we start with the vest, we get that power, we get that explosive power, that strength. And we finish with a little bit more reps. But this exercise is amazing for not just for your back, for your upper back, even your lower back, because you have to stabilize. You're using your glutes and your lower back to stabilize while your upper middle back is pulling and your biceps are engaging. But what's really engaging also are those forearms. The forearms are constantly engaging as you pull when you row from this towel. And you'll notice your hands will start to fatigue and you'll start to slip off. But my forearm gains are getting serious. Thick. I'm talking thick. Thick ass wrists, thick ass forearms. My hands are getting thicker. My fucking hands and fingers and knuckles are getting bigger. So if you want some thick, meaty hands, shit I'm doing, we'll give you some thick ass, meaty palms and strong hands, functionally strong hands. All right, let's get that set. Let's go. You want them functionally strong hands with jacked forearms to go along with it. That's what we're doing right now. Here we go. One more set with the vest. I wish I could share my music with you, but that would give me copyright strikes. It's a damn shame. Hell yeah. One more minute. It looks crazier in person than it does on camera, actually. You can't see the veins as well popping through. Anyway, the shit we're doing though is crazy. I'm not a bodybuilder. This is not about bodybuilding. This is about functional strength with a great physique to go along with it. This is about functional fucking strength, boy. I mean, the ability to be able to do some shit that will surprise people. So, we're going to have a strong back. We're going to have a strong lower back. We're going to have strong glutes, strong quads. You're going to be able to pick up heavy shit. But you're going to have strong ass hands too. Forearms, strong shoulders, everything. Strong rotator cuff. I train a lot of rotation. We do a lot of rotation in this training program. Rotation is a neglected strength. It's not something that everybody trains. They don't always, even athletes train only rotation that you use in their sport. And that's usually a lot of core rotation. So they move the spine to the side, and that builds up a lot of athleticism. But we're doing a lot of shoulder internal and external rotation, strengthening up the shoulders, strengthening up the wrist. We're doing wrist rotations. It's a unique program. Let's get this next set. I'm talking the kind of strength in your arms and in your hands where you feel like you could just grab somebody and they won't be able to get away. Like they can't get away. Like once you got them, you got them. That kind of arm strength. Yeah. Now we take this off. All right. Why did I do that? All right, we're just gonna do a minute and a half. 3 sets to go. This exercise will turn you into a force to be reckoned with. Of course, it's everything we do. But this exercise it's a game changer. I think it's what made my hands and my fingers so strong. Yeah, it's crazy. Ooh. 15 seconds. Let's get it. Body weight only now. 3 sets, body weight only. I should be able to get 12 or more for a set of this with just body. Let's see. Okay. 12. I figured it was going to be around 12. I love this exercise though. So we got 2 more sets of this. Then we're going to take a 5-minute rest. And then we're going to do towel curls and standing resistance band bicep curls. And then after that, we have some external rotation. It's crazy though. Like forearms are getting crazy. Crazy. Crazy forearms. All right. Yeah, we don't play. Nine. I'll take 9. My hands are about to slip off. Come on. All right, 2-minute rest. Last set. In case you haven't noticed, based off my program, you can tell that I like training my arms. but I want it to be like when my arms stick out my sleeves. What's the first thing that shows when your arms stick out of a short sleeve shirt? The first thing they see is your forearms. First thing they see is your forearms. Of course, if you're in shorts, they see your calves. So definitely want to work on those calves. Don't skip leg day. You don't want to have this big upper body and no lower body. You don't have no functional strength like that. I don't understand the whole concept of us training your upper body just for looks. And you don't have any real functional strength. You can't carry heavy shit. You don't have no quads, no glutes, no freaking lower back. So we're all about that functional strength, baby. We don't play here. All right, let's get that set. Last set. Yeah. Oh no, can't do it. No, that's it right there, boy. Ugh. All right. Now we got some arm training, straight up, just arm training. So everything we did up to this point, pull-ups, chin-ups, these towel rows, they all hit the forearms, they all hit the biceps, but they also hit the back and the lats. This next set of exercises, we're going to take the back completely out, and we're just going to hit the arms. So this is a little bit more of an isolation, some isolation work. So we're going to move this. We don't need this here. A little bit of isolation work. Always do your isolation after all your big compound lifts. So all your big compound lifts, like either your bench press or your push-up, in our case the push-up, pull-ups, dips, squats, any kind of rows, bent over row, or like a cable row, any kind of big compound lift, do those first and then finish with your isolation. If you're going to do any kind of isolation, you don't even it's not required to do isolation work to be in great shape and to be strong. You don't have to. But if you are going to do that, do it after your big lifts. So we got a full 5-minute rest. So I'm already 2 minutes in. We got 3 more minutes. I'm just going to use this time to mind dump whatever I'm thinking about. So the first exercise is the towel curl. So we're going to lean back, and we're basically going to be curling our body weight up to our face. So it's like it's out in front of you, and we're going to curl it up like this. Boom. Almost like you're bringing it to your eyes, right? Or your chin, but likely just to your face. It's like a hammer curl in a way. The positioning of the hands similar to a hammer curl, but you have to grip and squeeze the towel at the same time. So if you don't, you're going to slip off. So it brings another dynamic to the exercise. Whereas just with the hammer curl, if you're doing a standard dumbbell hammer curl to the side, it doesn't require as much grip effort from you. You can almost let that plate rest on the top of your hand and just curl it and just stabilize it with the fingers in the hand. But it's a lot less grip than this, a lot less. And then right after that, we're going to do our standing bicep resistance band curl, which actually needs to be set up as well. And we're going to do, let's just do pink. All right. Nah, that's the old one. I want that fresh band, that fresh crispy band. Where's that fresh crispy band at? I want the fresh one. There it is. No, that's not. That's the red one. I don't know where it's hiding at, but I'm not worried about it. We'll do orange instead. Orange is heavy, so we're not going to be able to maintain this the whole time, probably. Just put it in there like that. Okay. Now, last but not least, fat grips. We're not just doing the skinny handles. We're going to widen the handle. So instead of doing it like that, we're going to do it like that with a fat grip. It widens the handles. More circumference. And what that does is it allows you to put more pressure on the forearm while you're curling at the same time. So you're hitting your forearms and your biceps at the same time. With that being said, we're right at the end of our rest period. So we actually got to get our towel curls done. 3 sets of this, only 3, because we have the standing bicep curl right after. So it's still 6 exercises for biceps. 6 sets total. All right, here we go. I like to go low, as low as I can go. Here, hold on, I'm sitting low. All right, right there, that's good. As low as I can go, personally. It's going to be different for everybody, but I can get pretty low. Here we go. So, like, lean back, curl. We're just curling to our face. I still did 8. All right. And that's going down low. We're almost completely horizontal, curling our body weight up. Almost. Not quite, but almost. That's why the forearms are getting so crazy. I can't wait to see what it's like in a year from now. Just got to keep everything rolling, man. Everything's got to be running smooth. All right. We got 1 minute to go. So arms are definitely getting pumped. Forearms crazy. Pumped. Everything is pumped. Here we go. 30 seconds. And then we're going to lean back. Go as low as we can. Curl our body weight up to our face. Almost completely horizontal. Like in a push-up position. Or at least as low as a push-up would be. Here we go. And this is low. Not everybody's going to be able to do this, and some people are going to be able to even make it harder than what I'm doing. Got some strong motherfuckers out there. But most cases, you're going to be going a little higher up. Yeah. All right. Hell yeah. All right. One more. We're almost done all the hard exercises. We got wrist rotations after this. After I do the bicep curls, we got wrist rotation. So we got to train the rotational strength. "40 seconds. "30 seconds. "15 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yes. Now we're done with that one. Now we got this one. Standing. All right. Break first. I am pumped. Ugh. My arms feel like they're going to pop off. The camera really doesn't do it justice. It looks crazier in person or in the mirror. Like when I go into the mirror over there, you can see more details. This camera is like, I don't know, man. Like it could be better. At some point, I may buy a better camera, super ultra HD webcam. This is only, I think, at max like 1080, 720, 1080. It's not amazing. And the lighting sucks down here too. This lighting is pretty bad. Oh yeah, we're not doing that. Standing bicep curl with fat grips. We don't do a 5-minute rest between this and this. I count this as like one continuous exercise. It's 2 exercises in one workout. So we're just doing a standard 2-minute rest, and then we're going to go straight to this. From the towel curls over to this. Here we go. Now this is going to be a little hard, I know. Orange band. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. All right. All right, first set down. All right, we're going to lower that weight just a little bit. We're taking orange off. Ah, there's the new shiny band. I was looking for you. Where have you been? That's not it. Lies, deception, deceit. Where are you? Ah, is that it? Ah, I found it. That's the good one. All right. So basically, orange is a 50-pound band. I took orange off for a pink band. Pink is 30. So a little lighter, but just a little lighter because we still have black on there. Black is where most of the tension's coming from. 40 seconds. All right. Here we go. Oh. Oh. We'll do a pump check after this as well. Oh, hold on. No. All right, so 6. Oh, wait, boy. All right, we're only doing 3, so we only have 1 more. That's good. 1 more to go. Shoo-wee. Let me tell you. We are getting strong. Haven't showed you my new workout device. fucking brilliant. So I had to make some modifications to it because it wasn't allowing me to do a certain exercise that I find very, very important, and you should too. So this is the device. Get it all in there. Get it all in there. All of it. The whole thing in the camera. Yeah, you see that? It's a resistance band bar. See that? See that big ass carabiner? I had to buy that separately. You see that blue strap right there? That's also separate. That's for tying down ATVs, boats, and motherfucking jet skis and shit. These straps are for holding and tying down heavy utility shit. So all I did was buy them, bought a badass carabiner, attached the straps to it, right? Why did I do that? Because it allows me to do squats. I couldn't do the squats before. Squats are so important for your overall fucking strength. Like as a man, you want to be strong, you better be doing your squats. This is not a joke. Squats are like, it's like the king of all exercises. It's not the bench press. The bench press is not the king of all exercises. It's the squat, bro. It's the fucking squat. Okay, king of all exercises, bar none. It's the squat. And if you can't do squats properly, you're just not going to be at your maximum potential. So this allows me to get underneath, right? I can put it up on my traps, right? Like this. And now I can do a heavy resistance band squat. But we're not doing that. That's just demonstration. I fucking love it. And that bar can handle up to 500 pounds. So it's not as strong as an Olympic bar. An Olympic bar can hold like 1,000 or something. It's like rated at like 1,200 or something like that. 1,200 pounds. I don't know. Standard Olympic bar. But that can handle 500. As long as we're going for the reps, we're never really going to break the bar. I'm not going for maxing out. We're not going to be doing PRs, like 500 plus pound PRs with that. That's just for working out. Rep ranges of 10, 8, 6. Shit like that. Last set, baby. Oh. That's it. Third set down. Biceps are done. Now we got wrist rotations. This is exactly where it needs to be because we still need it. We're going to do wrist rotations from it. Wrist rotations. Why? And what is it? So, this is a wrist rotation. Like this. Or the opposite direction. So you can go clockwise, counterclockwise. It's called pronation and supination. So anytime you're putting your palm up like that, that's supination. If you're rolling your palm over, that's pronation. You're pronating this way. It's basically just clockwise, counterclockwise of those rotational strengths in your forearm. So we're going to do wrist rotations. I'm going to start with supination first, and then we're going to do the pronation after. And this, and the why behind it, because it's going to make you fucking strong. It's going to make your wrists strong, your hands strong. You're going to have corkscrew-like strength. Anytime you're grabbing something, gripping something, moving shit around, what are you doing with your arms and your hands? They're constantly rotating. Your hands, your wrists are designed to rotate. You do it all day long, except you're going to actually be really strong at it. Most people don't train this strength. There are a handful of athletes that do. There's one particular athlete that trains this a lot. I don't know if you can figure out which athlete does, but I'll let you think about it. Which athlete trains rotational strength? So of the wrist and of the shoulder. Which athlete trains rotational strength? All right, I'll tell you. Arm wrestlers. So arm wrestlers are notoriously strong in rotation. So rotation of the wrist, rotation of the shoulder. Any of this kind of movement, or rotation of the wrist. It's not only good for arm wrestlers, though. It's good for anyone who is in combat sports, or if you just want to be really good at your physical laborious job. If you have a laborious job, this is going to make you better at it. It made my wrists so strong. So strong. And now we're going to get into it. Let's get it. Enough talking. Let's get it. So we're just going to lean back and we're going to supinate. You don't have to go, you don't have to go back as far. You're not going to be able to do as much. These muscles are underdeveloped in most cases. So we're just going to lean back a little bit, 45 degrees or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You can see that's all I'm doing. I'm just doing that. We got 3 sets each side. So we did 1. We got 2 more for supination. And then we're going to do pronation right after. This is an accessory movement. This is something you should do in addition to all your primary big lifts. You can usually add it at the end. You don't want to put it too early on in the program. You want it to be towards the end of your workout. You can either have it before the curls. I would say either before the curls, before the towel curls, or after. Either way, it depends on what you want to hit more. If you want more rotation, do them first. And if you want more just like overall general forearm strength, do the towel curls first, because they're really good for just building up that all the muscles up in the top of the forearm, the bicep too, some of the bicep outer, mainly the outer bicep, because the hammer curl trains a lot of the outer bicep. So that's really what the towel curl does. But if you're going to do the wrist rotations, do them either before your curls or after your curls. In my case, I'm doing them after, but we can always change it up, and maybe the next cycle we'll change up the routine a little bit. We'll just move exercises around. We'll keep some of the same exercises, but we'll like flip-flop them, move them around, add in a couple new ones, or add some variations in to make them harder. All right, here we go. And back. 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's a very simple movement. It's just that. That's all we're doing. We got one more set this way, and then we're going to switch up the angle, and we're going to do the outside of the hand. We're going to pronate. We're going to switch from doing supination to pronation. So my hand position is like this for supination, right? We're just doing this, flaring it out, and that's creating the supination, right? Well, we got 3 sets of pronation. We're going to change up the grip. It's going to come over top of the hand, and we're going to roll it up. Roll it up. You can see over the top of the hand. It's the opposite direction. Got about 1 minute. Actually, I'm only supposed to be resting for 1.5 minutes on these, not 2 minutes. It was only supposed to be 1.5 minutes. All right, I'll stick to 1.5 minutes. These rests are shorter. They're supposed to be shorter because this is a isolation movement. It's not very intense, but you know, it hits the muscles that we want to hit right now. All right, here we go. Going back a little bit. Supinate. Yeah. Okay. And that's it. So now we take 2-minute rest and we switch up the grip. We're going to do the opposite direction. You want to be strong in both twisting motions. You never want to leave an imbalance in your body, ever. Anytime you're training, you want to create balance. You don't want to create imbalance. So you don't want to ever train one muscle group too much and not the opposite opposing muscle group. For every muscle that you have in your body, there's an opposite muscle that you should be training to balance it out. It's just how your body works. Your body is built on levers, and if you're too strong in one direction, well, something's going to break. Something's going to break. So if you're going to train your chest, you got to train your upper back. Okay? If you're going to train your lower back, you got to train your core. It's opposite. It's your lower back, core, directly opposite to each other. If you're going to train your biceps, you got to train triceps. If you're going to train the top of your forearm, you got to train the bottom of your forearm. If you're going to train your traps, you got to train your lats underneath. Right here. If you're going to train up here and up here, you got to train down here. It creates balance throughout your body. All right. Let's hit that pronation. So it comes up over the top of the hand like this. Comes up, across, and we're just going to pronate. All right. You can see I'm twisting it up like that. First set down. We only do 3. Just 3. You don't have to train these strengths too. You don't need a lot of volume. You just got to get at least 3 sets in for this. Because it's an unusual movement, it can create a lot of stress on your wrists and tendons in ways that other exercises doesn't really do that. Because you're moving in more of a natural motion. Your body's more used to moving in a linear kind of a fashion, right? Straight up and down, vertical, horizontal. That's easier for your body to do, perform. Anytime you create uneven angles, so you're going to the side like this or like this, and you obviously have the ability to rotate, right? But those are small stabilizer muscles in the arm that allow you to rotate your wrist like that. They're not, it's not a big primary muscle that you're used to using every day in a way that, creates a lot of force on those muscles. Generally speaking, your extensors are going to get worked. If you're picking up boxes all day, your biceps are going to get worked. Your fingers are going to get worked, but you're not really using any of this. What do you really use this in? It depends. Depends on your work. If you're in a more intricate kind of a position where you're doing a lot of, flipping stuff over, um, for example, like fast food places where you got to like turn over baskets. If you're flipping them baskets over, rotation is good for that. Just think about it. Any kind of thing where you gotta do this, um, and it's just good for just being a beast. So having that kind of rotational strength is really good for just some serious dad strength. If you want to just be able to grab your kids and they're just like confused, they can't get away, they can't do anything, right? I mean, obviously in a gentle way, but still, they can't go anywhere, right? Even your older kids, build up that rotational strength and all the other strengths along with it, but focus a lot on that rotation as well, not just the big standard lifts. I have a splinter in my hand. I feel like I have a motherfucking splinter or something in my hand. Fuck it. I ain't worried about it. I can feel it like working its way in there. All right, let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, can't get it. All right. Yeah, there's definitely something working its way in there. Feel it pricking me, yo. We'll worry about it later. One more set. And then we got external shoulder rotations. And I got to set that up. Oh well, we'll get it when we get to it. All right. Damn, I keep forgetting to hit the freaking rest, man. All right. I spent a lot of money on these damn carabiners, right? Just so I can modify this pull up, this bar here. I love this thing, man. I should have done this a long time ago. This thing is amazing. This thing is amazing, amazing device. Resistance band squats. Squats. Almost zero risk of injury. Nearly zero. Not zero, because there's never a 0%. But a very low percentage compared to a standard squat when you have hundreds and hundreds of pounds pressing down on your body that can fuck you up at any point. This won't do that. It stops literally at my low squat position. So when I'm all the way down to my low squat, that's when the tension completely stops. So no matter how much force is pulling down on me, it can never crush me. It can only pull me down to a low squat. So that's a beautiful thing. And I could put as many bands here as I want. This band is pretty heavy by itself, but I could add another band or another band to it. I could have it to the point where I can't even do it. But this bar can only handle up to 500 pounds. So this bar is max rating is 500 pounds. But I still love it, man. There's nothing out there else like it. As far as the like combination of resistance bands, equipment. Like when it comes to resistance band rated equipment, if there was a heavier one, I would have got it. If there was one that would allow me to handle up to 800 pounds, I would have got that one. But they don't have it. It doesn't exist. That's the strongest one. And I had to modify it. I had to modify it. Blue straps. These do not come with the bar. And neither do these carabiners, these strong-ass carabiners. I came up with that because I couldn't do the squats. There was no way to do the squats. You couldn't get in there. There was no space for you to get in there with the band tension. With the heavy band, what I mean, like with a heavy ass band on there, you can't get in there. But these blue straps give me the length that I need to be able to get in that bitch. Hell yeah. It's just long enough too, man. Each strap is 17 inches. It literally gave me just enough length to force me down in a low squat where my ass is like below 90 degrees. So I'm in like a very low squat when I get in there. I love it. I freaking love it. I'm talking too damn much, man. Hold on, I gotta do another set of this. No, I finished them all. All right, we can put this away. I did everything over here. We're on the shoulder internal or external rotations. I'm going to keep talking about that bar. That bar is going to be a game changer for all my squat days. For leg days, I can even start doing deadlifts with it. If I want to do like a resistance band deadlift, all I got to do is take the straps off. Put the band right to the bar. That way now it's like right as low as the tension is going to start almost immediately. As soon as I start to pull. So it'll be all the way down here. And as soon as I start to pull, I'm going to have tension. I'll be able to do deadlifts with it. I'm ready. All right. So this is this is what I need right now. This is the door anchor. I'm going to put it in the door over here. We're going to do some external shoulder rotations. We want our shoulders to be like fucking steel. I want the rotator cuff in your shoulder is the most injured joint statistically. So like in people, the shoulder is the most injured out of any other joint in the body. The shoulder. So it's a vulnerable joint. It's a very mobile joint. It has a lot of range of motion, the shoulder. But that's why it's so much more vulnerable than other joints in the body because of its range of motion. But you have muscles in there, muscles that allow you to rotate your shoulder like this. So anytime you're doing this or this, that are neglected, they don't get trained very often. But if you do train them, they can make your shoulder like bulletproof. Not literally bulletproof, but it provides a level of stability that you don't get any other way. You got to train your rotational muscles in your shoulder. So we're going to do it. Hell yeah. All right, we got a band. We got to attach a band to it. I'm going to do pink. This is the band I use. I'm just creating a horizontal point of tension. So this is going to come at about elbow level, right where my elbow meets with my arms to my side. So we're going to have uh, elbow level tension here. I have to move this over a little bit. And this is a very fast exercise. It does not take long to do this, but it is so worth it. Add it at the end of your routine. For upper body days, however you do your upper body days, make sure you add some shoulder rotation in there, external and internal. You can do it on different days. You can do it on the same day. You can do both internal, external on the same day. It doesn't matter. I split mine up. I have external rotation on back days, internal rotation on push days, so chest and shoulder days. And we're just going to do this. I forgot to do the pump check, but after this, we'll do the pump check. 8, 9, 12. We're only doing 3 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 30, 40. All right. We just alternate. We don't really take a rest period. We just alternate till we're done. It's 3 sets per side. It doesn't take long to do. 3 minutes, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. All right. Damn. 3, 4, 5. Not failing there. Getting a little heavy. Getting a little heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. We're done. All right, now we got the pump check time. Pump check. Pump check. Back pump check. Because that's what we're training today. Back. Back. Front. One more time. One more time. All right, that is it. We're done. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And also check out that basement boot camp in the description. That takes you over to my blog. It has my whole workout on there. It's 6 months. It's a 6 months routine. And yeah, just follow along with the videos and that, and you'll be able to get a crazy body in your basement. So I'm out. I got to go. I got to go eat. See you guys.